Today, we're making Southern style collard greens. If this is your first time checking out one of my videos, welcome. If not, welcome back. I focus mostly on barbecue and smoked meat, and these collard greens were a perfect side for our brisket and pork ribs. Now most collard greens recipes calls for ham hock, which is pork knuckle, but I had trouble finding that in my area, so I ended up using these rib tips, or the ends of my trim, for my baby back ribs. I seasoned them with salt, pepper, garlic, and gave them a couple hours of smoke to be the base layer of flavor to these collard greens.
Yes, Soleil.
Now after that short smoke bath, we pull them off the smoker, add them to a large pot, and add just enough water to cover the pork. And now we cook over medium-high heat for about 45 minutes or until the pork is near tender. And be sure to cover this pot with a lid. And this will essentially become our pot liquor, which is an amazing broth that I could just drink straight up. Next, we need to clean our collard greens. This step is super important to remove any dirt or grit. I went ahead and chopped up the collard greens into bite-sized 1-inch pieces, and I did leave the stems on, but some people do prefer to remove these. Now repeat this process until you can drain the water and it runs clean. And at this point, our pork rib pieces should be quite tender, but not quite fall off the bone. So I went ahead and peeled all the meat off the bone, removed the bone from the broth, and now we can add the rest of our ingredients. And I'll be sure to leave the ingredients list and amounts in the description of this video. Alright, so we start off by adding about a half cup of finely diced onion, followed by our 3 pounds of chopped and rinsed collard greens. Next we add some granulated sugar, seasoning salt, garlic powder, and paprika. Optionally, some crushed red pepper flakes for a little bit more heat. And our final ingredients include Worcestershire sauce, apple cider vinegar, and of course, some bacon grease. And we top all of this amazingness off with about another quart of water to just barely cover the collard greens. And now we cover all that up, bring to a boil, and simmer on medium-low heat for at least 2 hours. Over that time, a lot of the liquid will reduce, but you do still want some left in there for your pot liquor. I let mine reduce down for almost 3 hours, and this is the result. The braised pork ribs and the perfectly spiced pot liquor made for this amazing Southern-style collard greens. This should keep in your fridge for a few days, or you can add it to Ziploc bags, remove all the air, and freeze for up to a few months. And this channel is coming up on almost 20,000 subscribers. I just want to thank each and every one of you for all your support, and if you haven't already, please finesse that like button, drop me a comment, and let me know where you're watching from, and subscribe to my channel. We'll catch you in the next one.